Let's check out our 2024 sales estimation tool for holiday lighting sales for installs, not the leasing model, only the sales model. So this is a tool we made up to help you guys better streamline your estimation process and give better proposals. So on this front page, this is what you're actually gonna print out at the end of the proposal. And that's something you print on letterhead paper to look super professional for your clients. So right here, everything in yellow you can change. So we want to type in our item codes that can be found on our website or in our catalog, and that's what's going to populate the items right here with your retail price and a description, and it's going to populate your total for you. So if we want a warm white C9 bulb, pop it in right there. We're going to take some C9 socket wire for this job, 12-inch spacing. And then let's see, we're going to need some wreaths and a piece of noble garland. So right here we have our items. Anything that's not being used, you can go in and delete those out. That's going to help you later on. Let's say we're going to do 100 feet of C9 roof line, and then we're going to go over to our footage calculator, number of feet, 100. So we're going to do 0.2 of a 500-foot spool. And we're going to use 1 wreath and 4 pieces of garland right there. So right here, it took our retail prices, auto-populated them. Our total for the job for our timers, extensions, and hardwares is about 18% of our material totals. Now the reason why we're going to do that is we don't want to have to go in and type in every little bit and piece that we're going to use on this job. Just gives you a nice easy number right then and there. So our material total for this job for a sales model, first year, $939. Now we want to go over to the labor side of things. We're going to go to the labor sheet right here. And now we're going to do 100 feet of easy C9 roof line. We've got 1 wreath, 4 foot, and we're going to do garland. We've got 4 pieces, I believe. And right here, it's going to give you an estimate of what you should be charging to install, take down, and store this material for this customer, as well as how long it'll take to actually install and take it down. So we're looking at about a 3.5 hour install and about an 1.5 hour takedown. Again, anything in yellow you can change. So if you see that this is way overestimating how long it's going to take, you could bring down these numbers right here. If this is not enough for you to charge in labor, you could bring these numbers up right here. If you want to add in more line items as you go, you can do that there as well. And this will automatically bounce over to your sales proposals. So now we have an install, takedown, and storage price all built into this contract. So it gives you a sales contract, what your sales tax is. You can change that right here if you're in a different state than New York. As a company, 50% is a standard amount required as a deposit. That can go right there. But again, you could change that there and there. So we have our total for the contract right there. Customer could sign it, date it. Next year's install, takedown, storage. Obviously, that's just a labor install, takedown, storage price. It's not including the cost of the material. Cool, done with this sheet. We move on to our wholesale costing. So same thing we did on that first page, we're just gonna delete all those NAs, and it's actually gonna calculate out our net from material sales. So our material cost was $667. Customer got charged about $939. There we go. That's an approximate thing. Again, it's all estimated because we don't know what actually was spent on the timers, extensions, and hardwares, but that's a rough estimate of, again, 18% of what the material costed you. So you made about $271 profit off just selling this customer material. If you want to go in and try and calculate how much garland it'll take, how many mini lights, or the type of spruce tree that we need to wrap, all these tools right here, pretty self-explanatory. We're gonna have another video cut out for that. Wholesale price list right here, your costs and recommended terms of service. Basically some things that you just need to do to CYA on your contracts. List these things on the back, make sure the customer knows these things. Again, you never want to have to use them, but they should be listed when you do. Any questions on how to use this sheet or to get a copy of it, give the office a call, 631-803-9627.